This is Jaymo and Andy George, or more to the point, I'm Jaymo, and this guy here is Andy George. Say hello.
Hi.
It's mainly influenced actually by the death of Andy's dog. It was a sad passing, wasn't it? And what's he called? What was he called?
Dogster.
When we were younger, we listened to people like Daft Punk, a lot of the French stuff, and just house, really.
Yeah, and then yeah, more kind of, I don't know, eclectic stuff. I guess there's a lot of French house influences as well, like you said. My dad used to listen to a load of old funk and stuff. He used to listen to Earth, Wind and Fire, and then people like Eric Clapton. And I guess that was my first contact. I used to listen to his 12 inches, and I used to play the cello. That was my first instrument. I played the cello to grade 5. And then I sacked it off.
How many grades are there with cello?
8. Just like every instrument is 8. Yeah, 5. But you have to do the written exam. So I fucked it off then immediately.
With dance music, my first contact was through my older sister, and it was like stealing.
I had a lot of contact with your older sister.
Yeah. It's true, he has. Yeah, she used to have some, like, all her friends were a lot older than me, and like I thought they were really cool because they kind of dressed differently. And I used to steal her tapes, and it had the first one I remember is a Sasha mixtape.
It's a massive honour to be able to work at Radio 1, a world-renowned institution. And it came along quite sort of with quite a pinch of luck and a lot of hard work. And we ran the club night Moda, and it came from that. We got offered to be part of the Century Mix Introducing Tour, showcase new resident DJs from around the country. We were part of it. Another DJ you might have heard of called Dawley was part of the same tour. We've kind of grown up career-wise with him.
Doing the Radio 1 show is kind of like an extension of what we do as DJs, which is find new music. So if we're playing new music in clubs, then we may as well be playing on a radio show or signing it to a label, which is kind of the other thing we do. So it's an extension of being a DJ. If I was about to die, which is not going to happen because I am actually immortal, I would listen to. I guess I'd need records that would cheer me up because I'd be about to die. Maybe there would obviously be a Daft Punk record in there. One More Time, maybe, just in case that helped.
In case I resurrect myself.
Maybe you'd need some really hard dance just so you could like last it out, like a big Tiesto track. Jaymo and Andy George, Tension. Jaymo and Andy George remix of Mike Snow, and Jaymo and Andy George.
A death song coming soon.
We're writing a song all about death, so at least we get the royalties from our funeral.
Alright. Got to keep ourselves excited, and that means, you know, if you listen to our remixes and original material for the last 3 years, it is constantly evolving. You know, there's no real one big, you know, it's not like we're renowned for like big bass lines or renowned for like techno, but we do. No one plays the same records for years, apart from Jaymo. Same shit records.
The only reason I'm here is to keep this guy's career alive. I don't even like him. I'm doing it as a favour to his parents. No, we called it night, but another thing, the reason we called it Night Music, and the new EP is called Night Music 2, and the next EP we're gonna call it Night Music 3, is because we don't just do one genre of music. We do loads of different stuff. And
it's all designed for the night.
Yeah, it's club music, but we just don't want to call
Sexy club music.
We don't want to call it electro. We don't want to call it house. We don't want to call it techno. We just want to call it. We just thought, oh, it's night music because it's just something we're playing in a club. So I think I just get bored if we make the same stuff all the time. So we're not going to bother.
Cool. So we've been Jaymo Andy George. Thank you for having us. Shouts going out to beatmashers.com.